Shalom everyone, we're celebrating Simchat Torah and we just completed Hoshana Rabbah, the seventh day of the Feast of Sukkot. And wow, we're witnessing incredible times. It's absolutely surreal. I was watching some of the emotional reunions of all the 20 remaining live hostages released on the seventh day of Sukkot, praising Adonai. I mean, it's all the preparation for the coming of Mashiach. The timing is prophetic and it's undeniable. I encourage every one of you, take some time, study, meditate, investigate. Now, our Torah portion is Vezot HaBracha, meaning, and this is the blessing. It's Deuteronomy 33 and 34. And from the first fruits of Zion, the Brit Hadashah portion is Acts chapter 1, verses 1 through 14. Now, in the Torah portion, Moshe speaks his final blessing over the people of Israel before he ascends to Mount Nebo. And Hashem shows him all the land promised to Abraham and his seed. And that includes us grafted in. It's Ephesians 2:19. So then, you are no longer foreigners and strangers. On the contrary, you are fellow citizens with God's people and members of God's family. Baruch Hashem. Now, from our New Testament reading in Acts, I'm focusing on chapter 1, verses 6 through 8. When they were together, they asked him, "Lord, are you at this time going to restore self-rule to Israel?" He answered, "You don't need to know the dates or times. The Father has kept these under his own authority. But you will receive power when the Ruach HaKodesh comes upon you. You will be my witnesses both in Yerushalayim and in all Yehudah and Shomron, indeed to the ends of the earth." Now, I believe we have witnessed exactly what Yeshua says must take place, and I'm meditating now on what Rav Sha'ul says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. "But you, brothers, are not in the dark, so that the day should take you by surprise like a thief." Now, the sages of Israel and the rabbis, they interpret prophecy as repetitive and fractal. In other words, it repeats across different scales until its fullness or final completion, if you will. It's like Rav Sha'ul says, it's a discernment. We're not in the dark. But so much is happening, and if we're willing, Abba is showing us what he has kept under his own authority, the signs of the times, the Acharit Hayamim, the end of days. But with so much happening, it's really difficult to keep clarity. Things happen to move and they go by and we just keep living life. Now, I'm going to bring something to your attention that happened a few weeks ago, and you just can't let it go without deep meditation. It's the catalyst of all that is happening prophetically, and our Abba is showing us he is ready to bring back his Shekhinah. Watch this.
Every journey begins with the first step, and so it was with Jerusalem. Today, we celebrate the completion of the first phase of the Pilgrimage Road excavation. From the Pool of Siloam to the footsteps of the Temple Mount.
It was here that the lessons that form the base rock and the foundations of our laws, of the principles upon which we decide what is right and what is wrong, was built upon.
I welcome today the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who understands that this is the foundation of our common Judeo-Christian heritage.
Tonight, the rest of the world comes to say, welcome home. And may no one ever, ever attempt to take your home from you.
This, brothers and sisters, is Hashem letting us know his delight in Zion, Jerusalem, Israel. And it's coming straight out of Isaiah 62. Come through the gates, prepare the way for the people, build it, build the roadway, remove the stones, lift a signal flag for the nations. Look, the Lord announces to the entire earth, say to daughter Zion, look, your deliverer comes. Look, his reward is with him, and his reward goes before him. We're among the nations. We're preparing and building the highway into Jerusalem. Hashem, He's completing the final phase for us. It's right there in our faces. Chag Sameach, everyone, and Shavua Tov.